a very hot, very muggy
Yes.
Lincolnshire.
I think it is like this everywhere, isn't it?
Goodness me.
The office has just got hotter and hotter and hotter as the day's gone on.
I thought I'll sit in the garden. It wasn't too bad around here before. It was quite cool, but now it seems to be getting warmer and warmer. So hello, everybody.
Yes. What episode are we on?
We're on episode 39. I mean...
Welcome to episode 39 of Wool is the Answer.
Exactly.
I mean, that's scary.
It is quite scary. Like we said when you were working it out, where we'll be if we keep going one every week. Not be long before 100, will it?
No, it won't. No.
Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you all. If you're all there or if you're out sunning yourself, I don't blame you.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. I'm just trying to log in now and then I can see.
Yeah, well, I was just doing exactly the same.
Hello, everybody. Yes, it is very, very, very warm. Oh, yeah, I see you're in a new location today and you're...
Well, this is, I mean, I've been in the house not many minutes. I was meant to finish early and that didn't happen. And the sun was in here at 6 o'clock this morning, but then very quickly it moves. So the living room is boiling hot. It's too hot outside. I keep propping the door open and the wind keeps banging it shut. So I'm here.
It's been lovely around here today because the back, which is the front and which is the back garden, I get confused now. The new extension bit. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on a minute. I'm not, stuff. So on a morning, this side is really quite cool because the sun doesn't come round. And then it sort of changes over, and then in the other garden it goes cool. So it's quite nice now. I have somewhere to sit. But the only thing is, there's somebody drilling in the other garden around here. So I've got the big umbrella up, which is nice, but it's close.
Well, I've come home and it's 34. My car's showing 34 degrees. So, I mean, the coolest room in the house that clearly I'm not going to podcast from is the bathroom, because that's on the one side of the house. That's the only window on that side of the house that doesn't get sun ever.
No, maybe not from the bathroom, although it could be quite cool. Might get a few more viewers.
So this is the coolest place. So I've just had to move everything around. But
I'm pleased we've been able to podcast today because our internet just keeps going. There's been issues. Practically the whole village went down yesterday. That was in the middle of the knit and natter, so I lost knit and natter, and then it just kept coming back sporadically, and it's been a little bit the same today. So fingers crossed. If I disappear.
If you disappear, I disappear because you posted it. So
that's a very good point, then, isn't it? We both disappear.
It's because Marie's internet.
Although they have just delivered me a little, because I'm with BT and we're on, I think, one of the Halo things so they've sent us a free 4G hub out today. So they're obviously still anticipating. I
was going to say that normally suggests that they're not going to fix it quickly. Yeah.
So at least I've got that, but it's literally just been delivered, so I'm to clear how you use it. So
it'll be fine.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
What's your weather like, Michelle?
Oh, of course.
It'll be cooler there. Not
more.
But it is the middle of the night.
I was going to say it is night time, so you'd hope that it's a little bit better there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, bless. Claire said that they still kept yesterday. I couldn't get back on. It was ridiculous. The whole lot went down. David was working from home.
Oh,
wasn't funny.
The trouble is, I think that everywhere, internet, people's personal internet are being used more and more because people are working from home, aren't they?
I think this had something to do with the road being dug up.
Oh, right.
I think something was cut that shouldn't have been cut, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, I haven't got a huge amount of knitting to show you today, but I have got some purchases and we have got a new item.
Oh, well, I was going to open by saying, because I did feel like I'd enabled people last week spending money. So I was going to say, don't panic, people. I've not got anything new this week. I've not been buying this week.
Well, my purchases are enabled from you, so your fault.
I know, sorry. I did feel bad when I kept getting messages.
No, you didn't.
I did a little bit. I'm just sharing the love of things that I like. So
You'd be pleased to know this morning I have managed to get all our receipts sorted.
oh,
that you needed from
excellent.
me. I found some extra ones that I don't think you were aware of,
Oh,
and I can't find two. But hey, maybe the ones that I found might add up to the ones that you need. Do you know what I mean? You know, sometimes they add them together and then split. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh well.
I did find everything we needed, so I've had a boring morning this morning of admin.
Anne's just been buying as well.
Yeah, well.
I hope you're not blaming me.
Oh, you see,
what are you knitting then?
What am I knitting? So I'm still knitting my. I was trying to get a bit done, but as I say, I've been busy.
Oh, is that your Arrowleaf?
Yes. But I've finished in the middle of a row, which is naughty, isn't it?
Yeah.
So because I'm using the bakery box, this should all be one colour, but I wanted to introduce another one, so I've done half and half.
Is that mosaic?
This is mosaic, yeah.
Them colours look fab together with the grey.
But I was feeling it was looking like a school jumper in the maroon and grey, just for a little bit, school uniformish. But I'm liking, and then I'm going to do the final bit of brioche in that.
Yeah.
So it's sort of gradually going down into that one.
Right.
That's my plan.
How far through are you?
I think I've got about 10 more rows of the mosaic, and then I'm on the final bit of brioche.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I'm cracking on. Oh, see, everybody's been buying. It's your fault.
Oh no.
You, Dominique. So I've done a little bit of my socks, which I'll show you later, but I haven't done a huge amount because I went up to see my dad this week and my in-laws. So I sort of had 2 days away, and then we've been busy doing stuff and trying to get sorted with other things, haven't we? So
we have. Sorry, I'm just looking. Michelle's saying it's 9 degrees. It is midnight, but it's 9 degrees, and it's only been 18 during the day. One of the few times I wish I was in Australia.
There's me sitting in a jumper. But it is quite cool, actually. I haven't got a t-shirt on underneath, so I apologise if I'm flashing anything.
Caroline's blaming me now.
Yeah, it is your fault. It is your fault. All I'm going to say is I'll just show this to start off with. All I'm going to say. I'll show you this in a little bit. It was your fault. So yes, I've managed to get sorted out with. We've got some yarn to show you, a new item that we've got done. But yeah, how did your last week at work go? Well, not your last week, but you know what I mean. In this job, don't tell me you've changed jobs again.
No, I've not changed jobs yet. Fine. Yeah, there was hardly anyone in today, so it was quite nice. I could just get everything cleared. I got 2 big bunches of flowers and some chocolates, and it was nice. Good. Yeah. That was nice. Sad to go because I like that office, but I cannot wait to go back part-time.
I know.
I just cannot wait.
I know you've been ready. And the good news is, everybody, that means we can get Dominique in the shed again. Get even more wool dyeing.
I've got more time now.
Got even more time now.
More time for knitting.
Or more time for knitting. We can throw some more curveballs at her.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, bring it on.
Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. We had a bit of a meeting this week about, social media and how to try and get out there a little bit more. And so if anybody has any harebrained ideas how to get us more viewers, how to get us
share the love a bit more,
share the love of us a bit more, we'd be really interested. We keep thinking of trying to get some weird and wacky things together and to do. You obviously enjoy it because you're here. You like watching us, like listening to us. What else?
You're still locked down. You've got nowhere else to go.
Exactly. That's a very good point. What else would you like to see from us? Would you like to see us on location?
I've been thinking. I mean, we said it anyway, but not yet. But I think in the next few months we need to get to the retreat location and podcast from there.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
But it's difficult at the minute, especially since Boris has just announced a lockdown's not easing as we thought, is it?
No.
So,
but I was just going to say it might be a better time for us to go because they won't be doing weddings, will they? Because now he said
Well,
that you can't have your wedding receptions.
yeah.
Maybe it will be a nice time for us to go, maybe in the garden, because they've got beautiful gardens, haven't they?
Oh, stunning.
And if it's cold, we could just sit inside on those beautiful sofas. So we'd have lots of locations.
Yeah.
It'd be quite nice, wouldn't it?
I do think we ought to, at some point, do one from there.
And we could go rogue. We could walk about. We need the selfie stick.
Well, we need the internet.
That's a very good point.
Well, no, we don't. We don't have to do it live.
No, we can do a recording, can't we?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
So, yes. So if anybody's got any harebrained ideas of what we can do, how we can share the love more,
yes,
let us
then
know.
We want to hear. Yeah. I'm not sure. So I'm just looking. Michelle's saying it'd be a lot cooler in the Blue Mountain. I don't think my sister's there this week. I think they've gone somewhere, but I don't know where.
Of course, she's not far from there, is she?
No. Well, Mum and Dad say it's a 2-hour train journey from where they are to Sydney because they get on us with a UK bus pass.
It's a little bit far for us to go though,
to keep cool.
Just to keep cool and to do a bit of a different location, isn't it?
Oh, location, yeah. I was thinking of cool at the minute.
I'd be bored sitting on an airplane for that long. Unless, of course, it was a private jet. So if you have a private jet, that'd be absolutely fine. I'd get bored.
No, thank you.
Totally bored.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. So have you been doing any knitting, Dominique?
Well, yes.
Why do I'm surprised?
I will have to stop because I don't think I can keep up at this pace. But
no, I don't think you can. It is huge. How do you wear it though? Do you wear it?
I mean, I'm going to wear it like that. Not that you can see. I'm going to wear it like that. But it's the first half circle one I've done. But I've seen people wear it like... Now, with all the ends not woven in, you would think I cast it off last night, but I didn't. I cast it off on Sunday morning. I just can't be bothered. But I don't like wearing them like that.
No, I'm not keen on them like that. What about on a side angle and then put it that way? So you've got...
Well, we were saying on Wednesday, weren't we? Did someone say, or did I dream it?
No,
about like
putting
buttons.
Yeah.
Or
that shawl cuff we got. You know when we were at, was it at Wellness?
I'll tell you what happened. 523 stitches to bind off happened.
I'm slightly concerned because I'm looking on our can you comment if you can still see us? Oh yes, it's just it's frozen on my...
Yes. It is ginormous. 523 cast off stitches happened, and then I got it blocked on Sunday because I knew I wouldn't have time, and oh my goodness me, it's just them being put to one side.
It looks amazing. It's huge.
Oh,
though.
It is. I mean, when Lisa, when you showed us yours, oh, Kathy said it. Thank you, Lisa. I'm not going mad. When Lisa cast hers off, finished on Wednesday night, and she held it up. I mean, I know we've done it, very similar colours, and I think Linda's will look the same. They just look like triplets.
They're massive. Absolutely.
It is. Massive. I've done it in 5 weeks.
You could wear it over your bikini as your little skirt. Sarong.
I mean, it is just, I could do all sorts with it. So I'm going to have a play. But I did like Kathy's suggestion of like somehow putting something there.
And when it is a poncho
like
yeah.
Yes.
That sounds like a good idea.
But you know what I like when I'm set a challenge? And I started this behind everybody. I was determined to get caught up with weeks. But 5 weeks it's taken.
You could knit another one exactly the same, turn it into a big circle and turn yourself into a whirling dervish.
I'm not going to knit one again, though. I didn't mind doing it the first time. I did enjoy it, and I love the colour. I do love how it turned out.
That looks, It does look amazing. I can't believe how big it is.
And it's smaller than it should be because I did it on 3.5s rather than 4s. But I've still got a lot of yarn left. Compared to what she says you should have left, I've got a lot left. But it is the Stillness Shawl. In fact, I think today's the day that on Instagram, she's like, all the spoilers are done. She's putting pictures up.
I noticed this morning people were wearing them.
Oh, I've not had a chance to go on yet. So I will put some pictures on. But it is beautiful.
It's really pretty.
It is beautiful. So
I apologise because I'm squinting. I tried to put my sunglasses on, but I need new lenses in them, I think, because I can't see out of them properly. Although they're the same as these, but I can't see, so I'm not in my sunglasses.
Linda's saying there's some beautiful ones on Instagram. I'll go and have a look later. I've just been so busy today. Normally I get a chance to have a sneaky peek, but so that is in our magenta, our midnight, and botanical yarns. Was it not in my garden? Or everyone's welcome in my garden?
Right, that's right. Yeah.
In my head, get out of the garden.
It was near enough. That'll do.
It was something about. So it is beautiful, but I've got quite a lot of that left, and I've got quite a lot of midnight left. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I was thinking like the 3-colour cashmere cowl.
Ooh.
Because I just thought they look really nice, them colours together.
Yeah, nice colours. They are really nice.
And that's a bit stripy, so it might be that. But I've enjoyed it. I just need to, if it's going to be nice this weekend, I might just have.
I think it is, isn't it? It's forecast. It's supposed to be nice with a bit of rain, I think, overnight somewhere, but who knows?
I might just have an hour or two weaving in all my ends. So thank you, everybody. I really like it.
All the dandelion things in the air.
Oh yes.
No wonder my hay fever's playing.
That's why.
Little rabbit.
So that I got that cast off on Sunday.
Very good. So now what have you cast on?
Well, I cast something else off first.
Oh, Lord.
You've seen these. Anyone that follows the social media will have seen them. Look.
Well, they are beautiful.
And again, I've lost the will to live with sewing in ends, so I will do.
They are really nice.
Honestly, even it's plum, not purple. The colours look fab.
They do look really good.
The colours look absolutely fab. So these were the Van Dyke socks.
And why did you choose those, Dominique?
And then round the leg, all the way round.
Really nice.
Because who doesn't like Dick Van Dyke? And Barry Dyke and Shane Van Dyke. Barry Van Dyke. The whole family. They're all on telly. We love them all. Diagnosis Murder. So I've gone from hating socks to double knit socks.
Recently, haven't you?
Double knit socks on DPNs. Whiz. So that's 2. And we've got the electric blue and the olive. We've not got the plum, but we have got purple rain.
Yes, that's very similar, isn't it?
But I've not weighed them. I really ought to weigh them. They've really not taken much yarn at all.
I was just about to say, I bet they haven't taken much yarn.
The toe heel, because it's a small heel flap, and the cuff was a 1 mini. That was 20 grams for 2.
Good. That is really good.
I don't know. There's probably 35 grams, 40 grams of olive.
Yeah.
And then
they look really nice. Do you want to see my socks?
Yes.
I haven't done much on them, but you can see the patterns coming along. So I pulled out because I was just doing them normal, and then I've decided to do, after I'd seen yours, I decided to go for a bit of lace.
Nice. Yes.
That's Winnick Mum's Easy Lace sock.
Is that? Oh yeah, they are. I was going to say, is it lace all the way around?
Yes. So it's lacy all the way around.
Yeah.
Really
that looks quite a simple but a really effective pattern.
It is. It's really, really quite simple, but yeah, yeah, I'm liking it. So I don't want them long because I don't like long-legged socks anyway. But they've just been sat in the car. But yes, I'm quite happy with those. And then I think I might just do a contrasting heel and toe in the blue and the white. But talking of socks.
Oh, yeah, talking of socks, yeah.
We've got a new pattern that I've just been, when you've been looking what I've been doing, I just clicked on the link. So it's now live on the pattern. These socks are sunshine on a cloudy day. This is our new pattern and sock set that's just been released. So it's a lovely moss stitch and it's knit in the yak with a contrasting colour and a toe. And this is being designed for us by Katie from What Katie Knits. But they're a beautiful sock and quite a generous long leg in the sock.
Yeah.
And because we've got this in a few colourways. So we've got it in the pink, which is the magenta, the lime. I'll show you the wool. So there's the wool. Mustard, which looks really nice.
The mustard looks really nice.
I mean, you'd be pleased to know, Dominique, there's no purple rain.
Good.
And then in the electric blue, that looks really nice. So they are the 4 colour ways that you can get it in, and we're doing those as a set. So you get 1 mini, 100 grams, the digital pattern for £22. And I think you probably get, I mean, you could make the legs a bit shorter, and I reckon you probably get 2 pairs of socks out of it.
Yeah, you could.
Like get a shorter pair.
The socks I did, the trapper socks in the bakery collection, I made that a long leg, and actually it's probably too long for me. So
they're really long. They're lovely socks, but I'm not keen on long socks, so I would.
But that's easy with a leg because you can just make it how you want, can't you?
I would do mine like that, sort of like that length. Do you know what I mean?
And they're top down, they're cuffed down, so you can make it as long as you want it.
So that has just gone live on the website now in those 4 colourways. But it's a lovely textured pattern.
It is beautiful.
Really, really nice texture on it. And you can I blocked these quite aggressively when I got them. So I probably flattened the stitches a little bit. So when they came, they were really bobbly. They were really, really nice.
Yeah. Yes, she's done a really good job with them. They look so nice.
They are on the website now. My thing keeps freezing. I don't know whether it's me or is it still working with you?
Yeah, I think it's you.
It must just be me then.
So
those are what you saw on social media, that little sneak peek of what it was. So there are new cloudy
sunshine on a cloudy day.
On a cloudy day.
Although we've released them on a sunshine with no cloudy day.
Exactly. I'm slightly worried because I've got lots of little black thunderflies in my drink, but they won't kill me. It's all protein, isn't it?
It's fine. They're going to live in your computer anyway.
They'll get killed in the computer. So what else have we been up to then?
I've got more knitting.
Oh my Lord.
In my homemade bag. I mean, I've got to be honest, this has taken a bit of a back seat.
You put a bit of shame with my barrel jacket, that's all I can say.
I've got sleeves, or I've got sleeve holes.
Goodness.
So I can actually, she says, inside out, I can actually get it on.
You go and put that on. I'm going to just try and find a pair of glasses I can wear because I can hardly.
Oh, there we go.
I'll be back in a tick.
Okay. Let me, because clearly I've got a long way to go, but I mean, just look at the, I just need to, so let me look at that side. The rib that gets wider. Oh, I've frozen now. Oh no, I'm back. I don't know if I froze for everybody. The collar turns in. It just I'm going to have to take it off because it's so warm. I am absolutely loving this, but it's just getting quite... Oh, I did the same as you. I finished in the middle of a row. It's a good job I didn't lose all the stitches.
I shouldn't have done that. It's
just getting a bit weighty. Now it's warmed up.
Yeah, I bet it's too warm to be sat knitting that.
Oh, it is. Honestly, now I've got slit armholes. You can try it on just to make sure it looks like it's going to fit, and it looks like it's going to fit. I'm loving the colour. It is.
Colour's really nice.
It is fab. Absolutely fab. And I'm still only on my second ball of the mohair silk. So I've gone through
a long way.
1, 2, 3. I think I've gone through 4 balls of the drops, but they are only 50 grams and it's chunky. So I can expect that. But
how many does it take altogether then?
I don't know. But also, it's a slightly... Oh, loads. Oh, right. I did work it out. It's meant to be a slightly cropped cardigan. Well, I won't make it cropped. So I've ordered more than I need so I can make it longer.
Yeah.
But I am now just... It is just stockinette stitch now.
That looks really
good.
But
of course, it's not in the round, so I'm knitting and purling, but I really don't mind purling. So I have done some work on that. I've put about...
You've done a lot on that.
8 inches? No, not 8 inches. Hang on, I've got a tape measure. I can tell you how much.
Maybe I should just send you my beryl jacket round, just like put it in your bag and see if you could crack on with it.
No, 6 inches. I've done 6 inches on that. But it's quite funny because I'm doing them on 7mm needles. So you go from a 7mm needle to a 3.5.
Yeah, you see, that's why
it's really odd.
Yeah, you're on big needles.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just knit my beryl jumper in big needles and just sacrifice everything.
Thank you, everybody. I am loving that cardigan, but that just might need to take a little bit of a back seat while it's so warm.
Have you got something else in knitting?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What? I don't know what. Have you got 8 arms or something? How many balls of wool are on there, Dominique?
97.
Well,
I was just trying to think.
Well,
inside my Craft House Magic bag is I cast what I really liked about Helen Stewart, and now I'm back to part-time and I might have a bit more time. I'm thinking of doing this for hours. I've not said this to Marie yet. I
never tell you when we're doing things, do I?
Well, I really like her percentages, so you know how far you are through.
Right.
I might see if I can do that for hours because it's just maths, working it out. But I really enjoyed doing that Helen Stewart pattern. So I've cast on her Spindrift.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is just a 1 skein.
I think I've done a Spindrift shawl.
Have you?
Sure I have, ages ago, before we started knitting,
Yeah, I don't know when she released it.
I'm sure I've done it.
I know. Oh, thank you, Caroline.
It's like eyelets, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Some of the Knit and Natter ladies said they'd done one.
Yeah.
I still really like Heidi, but it was free, and I thought I'll give it a go. So with my Mint Bee, my lemongrass colourway, which is 65% merino, 20% bamboo, 15% silk. I've cast on a Spindrift.
I won't sing this week. Oh, well, hang on a minute. I can't see. Oh, honestly, this is ridiculous.
You can't.
Can't see. I need. That's better. I've got 3 pairs of glasses here. The one glasses I can see out, and they're all the same lenses, but for some reason
you can't see with one.
I've had a competition this morning to say, are you open tomorrow? I need some sunglasses. Let's see if I can see in these.
Can you see?
That's a bit better, yeah. Oh.
So I've just started the first row of eyelets.
That looks lovely. How many stitches does that go up to then?
Well, I'm currently on 261 and it goes up to 341.
Oh, it's not too bad. Once over, that would have.
I mean,
you
I
wouldn't have done that, would you?
No, I wouldn't. I'd have just said, I'm not doing that.
But now you've done your shawl of like 10,000 stitches, you're quite happy, aren't you?
And also, I'm 55% of the way there.
Oh, my Lord. See, look, she's got figures and numbers. She's happy now.
I am. I've done 87 stitches and I've only got
you need the fingers.
26 rows left to do. So 84 or 87 rows is 55%, and within another 26 rows I'm finished.
Perfect.
So I cast off my Stillness and my socks on Sunday, so I needed something to cast on that was a bit more lightweight than my cardigan.
I'm not sure whether percentages would bother me, but if you want to do that, you can go.
Does it not bother you thinking how far?
No.
It's sometimes you just think, oh, I've been knitting on this forever.
I just look at the pattern and see how much left I've got to do. I don't think percentage, but I don't work like that. So
what happens with me is, so for instance, you've done 26 rows and already I start to get a bit bored. I'm only 5% of the way there. But then you suddenly get to 44 rows and you're 15% and you're still thinking, got a long way to go. But then you see it coming down, like 4 rows is 5% at the end. It works for me.
That's working for you in the way that you like to do shawls where they start off with loads of stitches and go down. That in your mind is doing that for you then, isn't it?
Yes, because the stitches are getting longer, my percentage is coming down.
Anybody else out there like to knit like that, or is it just Dominique?
I just find sometimes I get bored and things become a bit of a slog.
You were getting put off by some, weren't you, because of that? So maybe that's a good idea then.
So if I'd have seen that Stillness Shawl pattern, if I'd have bought the pattern, I would never have knit that.
Yeah.
But because she's giving you a challenge to give you a clue every week,
yeah.
Well, then I'm not going to.
Caroline likes the idea of percentages.
I knew Caroline would.
Yeah.
Because Caroline and I were
on the same wavelength.
Kindred spirits. Sorry, because Caroline's asked which one. It's the Be Divine. Can you see that?
Hold it. Well, I mean, most people might, but hang on a minute.
It's Be Divine. It's the lemongrass colourway.
It is beautiful colour. Are you knitting from the skein again?
Of course I am. I mean, there's only like one bit of yellow right on the end, but it's strange how that.
And it looks like it's all the way through, doesn't it?
Yeah. The yellow really stands out.
Yeah.
So.
But I would say that the yellow doesn't look as obvious when it's knitted up as it when you hold the skein up. To me, it's got a lot of yellow in.
Oh, do you think? Because I don't think.
Hang on. Right, show me.
I don't think there's one splodge of yellow.
But it's quite prominent, isn't it? You hold that up and I see yellow.
Yes, but if I did that, that's because I'm showing you. Would you see it then?
Yeah, I can see the main colour to me that I'm looking at is it's yellow.
Yeah, and I'm not.
And show me the shawl again.
And then when I knit, all I see is the yellow.
Oh, you see, I think it's been lost there. Isn't that weird?
Isn't it strange?
I can see more green in it there than the other way. How weird. Yeah. That is weird. Somebody should tell us. It must be our brains that work completely differently.
That is the dominant colour that not that I mean, I like it.
I like what Caroline's just put about you knitting from the skein. Right, let me change over. I'm going. I mean, I apologise for this. I mean, this is utterly ridiculous. Right, so I showed you the mess I'd made when I was going from the inside. So I'm now on the outside, but I mean, I keep pushing it in. It's like an umbilical hernia. Look. Look, that is the mess that's there. So all I keep doing is I just keep folding it back in there because it's just a bit of a mess in there. Just came out in one big clump. So now it's just, that looks better.
Oh, so I was just thinking, what did you say? What would Caroline say? Well, see, Linda likes it as well. Linda likes ticking the boxes. Oh, the boxes are there to be ticked. I'm still crossing off my rows.
I like that idea because I, on a pattern, always like put marks. So I do like that. I like a tick box. So maybe we could have a tick box.
But I've been crossing them out there, not ticking them there. Not that it matters. It doesn't matter, but
what do you do with our left, right, and left brains?
It might be.
I would go for the tick box. You see, I'd like that because on my look on my patterns.
Yes.
Look,
but what?
Look, I'll just show because you don't want to show. I'd like write all over them and cross them off. So I would like a little tick box, please.
But why do I do it that? Because I always tick them off with my left hand. So that's why.
Board, and then you would go on the other hand.
No, I'm doing it with my left hand.
Dear Lord.
Because your knitting's in your right. When you get to an end of the row, you always hold your knitting with your right, so I just tick them off with my left. But so I'm over 50% of the way. I may have that done
with your left hand.
What?
Would you not hold your knitting in your left hand when you're finished?
No, I don't think so.
So I'd be knitting, then I'd hold that, and then I'd write with my right hand.
Yeah, well, that's so you can write with your right hand, but I just write with my left. But who knows?
Who knows what's going on?
Tick boxes at the end of the rows are really helpful. I do think maybe we should look at doing that.
Yes, I do like that. And especially like in this pattern, it's got repeat rows 5 to 12 again.
Yes.
So go back and then put like and make it into a cross then, because I've got two little tick boxes for that I would be happy with, because then I'd know where
But I also think with that you would just write that again rather than repeat rows, whatever.
Yeah, but I suppose it's saving pattern paper, isn't it?
Yes, but her rows is just stocking stitch for the first 80 rows, and she writes everyone out. So it's something to think about, but I like it.
Something to think about. Perfect. Well, if you like it, yes, I'm used as a notebook. I often use stickies. And talking of stickies, I'll have to show you. This is why I buy them. I mean, this is all your fault. I mean, Emma Ball must have had an influx in.
Oh, I know, because I think, was it Lynn? Was it yourself saying as well? Are they post-it notes? So
that's what I do. I normally stick a post-it note on my pattern, because you got me a lovely set that I use with the little sheep on.
Yes.
So I will use those, and then I'll just write my numbers there. I normally just write all my numbers.
Yes.
And then keep it on my sticker thing.
We all find our own ways, don't we?
But that was in the sale.
I think nearly everything, not nearly everything, everything I bought was in the sale.
Yeah. Do you want to see some other things I bought?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had to buy these, didn't I? I had to buy those little cows.
Sorry, I was reading.
I had to buy those. No.
Are they just like little notelets?
Yeah, just little notes. It says, lovely, gentle, black and white cows grazing on lush greens.
I just like, some of the comments that they've got written, things like that, I just think they're lovely. And she's from Nottingham.
I know. And some of these will be winging the way to you, because I just went a little bit bonkers. £1.
I know.
You're £1.
You were getting one of them for Christmas. I'm going to give it to someone else now.
I'm not going to show you all of them because I did go a little bit bonkers.
I know. They're not even just for knitters. I just think that. Oh.
It's like an INB.
Yes.
Independent notebook when we were, you used to always have to carry your little notebook around with you to write all your notes in, of course.
That's really loud. That is lovely. That is
That's going to live in my handbag because you never know when you might need to make a note of something. It's going
normally a harebrained idea about what we're going to do with the business, but you never know.
And then I go, where have I put my notebooks? But I just loved that because it was really cute.
Oh, look, Caroline's saying she uses Post-it notes. Why didn't she think of that when she did her order?
Caroline, I mean, you should have done, because you can't just have boring old Post-it notes on it. You need to have really nice ones. And then
it was Lynn. I thought it was. Lynn said she's just on a small order, and I'm sure Caroline's was just a small order.
Well, and then I had to buy these because they were on offer. So 50 note cards.
I can't just bring them. They're shiny.
I'm going to take the packet because they're all different. So this is like random postcards.
Oh, really?
I thought they make nice little birthday cards. So you've got houses, you've got boats. They'd make really nice pictures, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Birds.
They are really, really nice.
Horses. There's absolutely loads of different ones in there. Look, I thought that was really good value. That was £10 for 50 cards.
That is really good. Yeah.
Honestly.
That's nice.
There's oh, look at that one. There's even little thank you cards in.
Higher. Look at the bunting.
It's fab, isn't it?
Yeah, that is really, really nice.
How was the fun with those?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. You can just put like a little note in with something, or you could use them as gift cards.
Yeah, birthday cards, or I thought they were really pretty, those. I thought they were really good value for money. 50 cards.
That is very good.
I was more than happy. I might have to order some more.
Yes. Well, it's a fairly local business. I mean, she's not far away, is she?
It's
and I just think, but I thought it's really nice quality as well.
Maybe we should look at. I wonder, she must do wholesale.
I don't know.
Well, I noticed that Lucy.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah,
Lucy,
I really like those. I really like these. I think they're really nice. See, I'm just throwing it out there again. Maybe we need to look at it. Yes, the little notebook is just perfect. It's just like a small child sat in the back of the car. I'll be sat with Dominique and I'll just get my pencil out. Do you like my pencil?
Oh, very nice. I do like using a pencil. I
like using a pencil, and it's a retractable.
Oh,
I won't do it because all the thing will fall out. But so it's. Yeah. I mean, it just goes, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. I mean, how happy does that make me?
I mean, that is just. It's almost like it was made to fit there.
Almost like it was made for a small child like me. So yes, I was very happy when that box turned up, but I did think, did I really order that many tins when it came?
I've got to say, I've bought quite a few for Christmas presents because I thought
that's what I've done. I thought some of them will go for Christmas presents.
Yeah, they're just perfect.
Or, as usual, I'll put them away for Christmas, and then after Christmas, I'll go, I've completely forgotten I bought these.
Well, that's what I've got, a big box, and they've gone straight in there so I don't forget. Otherwise,
thank you everybody who's ordering the socks.
Yeah.
We do have limited at the minute only because of Mini Gate, but there are plenty.
No, we don't, because I can just dye them this weekend.
Have we got some minis still?
Yeah, we've got loads of minis.
Have we? I thought we were still in Mini Gate.
No, loads of minis.
Loads of minis. 4-ply
so
minis.
I can do some dyeing. Say that again.
4-ply minis.
Yeah, we've got 75. I can tell you exactly how many. We've got 75. It's not millions, but it's quite a lot.
More than I thought we had, I've got to say.
Yeah.
Oh yes, got to love a little retractable pencil. I think I bought those off eBay as a set. I think I got about 6 in a set, and they're all over in all my different knitting bags. But I've got one. Oh no, I've got.
Oh, now you're going to show yourself up. You've not got one. Was that your room bag? There.
Got footballs on that one. I don't know where anything else is. Scooby's just shot out there to look at me. I think he thought I was jangling biscuits.
No,
Sorry.
just a stitch marker, Scooby.
Oh, talking of rick-rack rooms, we had a lovely delivery from Melly the other day, showing us the what the bags are going to look like for the Christmas advent calendars, and they are absolutely beautiful.
I've got to be honest, I've still not opened mine because I didn't open it when I got in last night, and then I've been at work. So not that we can show you because it's going to be a surprise, but
yes, so thank you very much.
I've still got mine to open when we finish.
I was going
they
to
look
do
amazing.
Do an email, but thank you so much for them because they are beautiful. So we were both.
Yes.
Well, I was very excited when I opened it because I wasn't expecting it, and I thought, "What is this?"
I'm in two minds. I'm in two minds whether or not, because I can't. Well, I can use it, but if I start using it, I'll forget I'm going to show it on the podcast.
No, I put mine away.
So therefore, do I leave it wrapped up and it's a surprise for me as well? I'm debating at the minute. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I put mine away so I don't use it because I'm the same as you. I'll just be, oh no, I've shown everybody it.
And I want it to be, I want to use it for Christmas as well. So I've just got, I've not purchased this, but this came, one of the girls I work with, she's slightly older than me, one of the ladies I work with is as crafty as we are, and she started doing some needle felting, and somebody left the office a couple of weeks ago and she needle felted them a fairy, and in my bunch of flowers when I've got home, look at that.
Goodness, oh, that is so cute.
I mean,
wow, that is really good.
So delicate. Look at her wings.
That is beautiful.
It was just in the flower, in the bunch of flowers.
That is really pretty.
Walked in the door, put them in the sink, filled the sink up.
Had you not seen it?
No, because they gave them to me this morning and I've really not stopped and I've not had time to look properly. But I just...
It's really cute. That is so cute.
Beautiful, isn't it? So I don't know where I'm going to put that. I'm going to find somewhere to put her because...
Wear it in your hair.
I just think she's
very cute.
Really cute.
Yeah, really cute.
Just like a little...
cozy.
Yeah, everything about it. So I don't think I can watch it, but if you do, Emma, I will send you a message. But it is stunning.
I need to make something with that cow kit. I need to try and turn it into a cow.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, I mean,
I just need to pattern.
I keep saying to Emma, because she keeps saying, I mean, this is just like the bouncing of a dress.
That is beautiful.
But I did say to her, I would love to do some needle felting, but I can't because I don't have time.
No, you don't have time. The amount of knitting you're doing.
Well, yeah. Sorry, Jane.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Everybody likes a pen and pencil and a fancy pen, don't they?
Yeah. I know, it is beautiful, Linda, isn't it? It is. So I'm going to keep that. I don't know where I'm going to put her. I might just attach a bit of thread and she can hang the Christmas tree and then she can hang somewhere.
You could hang with your baubles on your dresser.
Yeah, she could. Yeah. She could. So, but I just thought that was lovely. Really, really nice.
That was really good of them.
Yeah. Yeah, she's...
So when are you back at work then, Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday! I go back on a Tuesday this week.
A Tuesday?
So, I've got 3 days off.
I mean, what are you going to do? And you really haven't got any dyeing to do at the minute, have you?
No.
Not,
Well, yeah, I have. Advent calendars.
Yeah, but you didn't have to. You could actually have...
No, I could have, and I think I probably will.
Off. I think you deserve a weekend off. I
Thank you.
I think you should be allowed a weekend off.
Well, in that case, I definitely will get the shawl finished.
Unless I can think of anything else we need dyeing, but
yeah, unless you can give me something else.
No, have a weekend off, Dominique. Have a weekend off.
Right. And do you know what I think I might do? I know this is sad. Well, no, because everyone will understand. I think I might organise my patterns. Because I started to organise them in a little folder, but then they've outgrown that folder. So then as a temporary measure, I put them in a second one. So I've got two.
Do you keep them then after you've after you've used them?
Well, not if I've scribbled all over them, but yeah, because I can still go back into Ravelry and print them, but I wouldn't think of going into my Ravelry library. So as much as we were saying the other day, I use Ravelry more than you, I wouldn't go and browse through my library.
I have mine all on my iPad.
Yeah, but I can't. I've got a Chromebook, so I can't download them onto there.
Yeah.
So I just like flicking through, but they're all over the place. So I might have a kind of a tidy of them and
rock and roll. You have a weekend off and organise your patterns. Look at you.
And then cast something on, maybe.
Oh lordy.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Knit in the yak.
Well, yes, I could knit in the yak.
I did say we didn't need anything dyeing. We are getting a little bit short on some colours.
Well,
but I'll let you off this weekend.
Thank you.
I'll let you off. You can have a little bit of time off.
I was thinking of maybe starting my Christmas knitting since it's August.
Pardon?
No.
Christmas knitting now. I don't even know what I'm doing for Christmas.
I think my spindrift shawl is going to be a Christmas present. Socks, mate. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Half of me's hoping for another lockdown that you would have thought not that I particularly go anywhere now, but you got a good reason then not to go anywhere, haven't you? Then you can do anything.
I think it's coming your way.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Oh, see, Lynn did that. Have you got paper ones then, Lynn? Are you like me and sad and still like to hold them?
Well, I do print them, but then I dispose of them because I've written all over them.
Don't get me wrong. If I've scrawled all over them.
And they're in a mess. Like this one, I chopped bits out of my pattern to put it up at the top.
Yes.
I didn't have to keep turning over the page. So I got my sellotape out.
I don't think I made myself very clear. When I say organise all my patterns, most of these, 95% of these are patterns I've never knit.
So what you mean is you're going to go through them and have a look and see what you want to knit off them?
Yes. So I have clearly, well, I know I have. I've bought patterns, I've downloaded free patterns with every intention to cast them on, and very rarely do I cast them on because something else comes along.
You find something
so that's why, yes, I do write on them, and if I've written on them and folded them all, I wouldn't. But there's that many that have just not been used yet.
Well, at least you're honest.
Yeah.
Mine just
it's no different to collecting yarn, is it?
Mine, normally I'm searching for a pattern and I think, oh, I really like that. Oh, it's already on my iPad. Oh, okay. I must really.
Because you forgot you've got
it. I really like it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. I've got two. I know I've downloaded two in the last couple of months. Heidi Yolanda ones with the intention of casting them on, and then Spindrift came along and I cast that on instead. So that's what happens.
I'm thinking after I've done this one, I might knit our impish shawl. I've said this before,
yes.
With minis.
Yeah.
Maybe a solid and some minis with it.
Yeah.
Give it a new twist, I think. Might do that. Yeah.
I started knitting it in minis, didn't I?
Did you?
It needs to be in minis and solids, yeah. It doesn't look right in all minis.
Yeah, no, I think so it looks a bit stripy. So that's my plan. That's my plan. Yeah. And lever arch folders. How many lever arch folders have you got? Lots, I bet. That's very organised.
Yeah, Lynn was saying she's got a mix of both, but I don't know. Ravelry is brilliant for searching. Like we were saying the other day, that is amazing because you can narrow it down. But once I've done all that narrowing, particularly if they're free, I do just print them off.
Yeah.
And that's when I need to just go through. So, but I've obviously got one folder thinking, oh, that's plenty, filled it up and moved into another one. So, ring binder. Michelle's got ring binders full of patterns. She's probably never knit. I think I'm the same.
So I might have to disappear in a minute.
Say that again.
I think that might have been delivery just turned up at the front. I'm trying to listen. There's nobody in.
Oh, right.
I'm just listening. I mean, who knows?
Rat-a-tat-tat.
It's been like delivery city here today. The wool came.
Oh, excellent.
Oh.
That's the main thing. As long as the wool came. Oh, she's off. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a better way, either digitally or like in a physical folder, for storing patterns, unless you are very good and only ever download them or buy them as and when you need them. But I know some of you ladies will be like me. And when you see something, when I see something, when I download it or buy it, it is because I really like it and I want to make it. I'm like a small child and something else catches my eye and then I start that. So the Spindrift, had I not done the Stillness Shawl, which was a last minute cast on because I blame Lisa and Linda, because I'd seen a friend of ours on Instagram, Catherine, was about to start it. So I looked into it and then I thought, oh, it needs 3 100 grams. It's too big. I'm not doing that. And then I saw Linda and Lisa had cast it on. And then I thought, right, I'm going to join the gang. So downloaded Helen's, and that's when I came across the percentages. So this is like 5 weeks ago, I was ready to cast on, I can't remember what it's called, another one of Heidi's, and that's how easily distracted I get and how easily led I am. So when you're all telling me I'm sending you down rabbit holes, you all send me down rabbit holes as well.
Sorry, I had to go and wash my hands. I thought I could just drop, but I had to go and wash my hands, so
oh yeah,
a little bit longer. Now I've just
Michelle's categorised. Oh, I've only just had a chance to look down. This is making me feel better, ladies. So Lynn's got 5 full with a couple of smaller ring binders. Anne's got 6 lever arch folders. And Michelle's categorised her binders. Watch this space, ladies.
I'm just going to stick to keeping it all on my iPad.
Yeah. And it's whatever works, isn't it?
Yeah. And then
I've definitely not got 5 or 6 lever arch.
It's only because I write over every pattern, but I am a bit naughty like that. I write in books and all sorts.
Oh, I know. No, I do. I do when I'm using it, but these are the ones that I've just downloaded and bought that I've not knit with yet. So
look, I'm trying to move in the shade. The sun's coming round. I'm trying to like hide.
Go around the corner. Oh, that, ladies, that's made me feel so much better.
I'll be sat under the table at this rate. I'm trying to move stuff now. Right. I can't think I've got anything else. No, I've sure not. I'm just reading. I never saw that on the front of that on the front of there. Yarn Story, the shop's called.
I can't see it. I don't know if it's my phone or it's a
quite
bit
blurry. It says blurry. Yarn Story, and then the shop next door to it is William's Magical Emporium. Let me see if I can. Probably won't go in. So the pink house is a yarn shop. Well, I never even noticed that. I mean,
and that, you know, when you said about when you read something out earlier, they're the little details I really like. You know, it's not just a picture of something. She's got some nice words or it's like Peter Kay's car share. Yes. It's all the things in the background you need to take note of.
Exactly.
That attention to detail. Any excuse to use the Dynamo label machine.
Yes, now I must admit I have a Dynamo label machine and I love it. Like all my glass jars all have labels on them. And when we
I've
first
got
went
one
into
as
lockdown,
well.
I ordered loads of like plastic storage jars for all my cereals and just coffee beans and stuff because I was buying a bit in bulk. So everything's got nice little labels on because of course you can't tell that it's Weetabix in a clear plastic box, can you? So you have to write on the front Weetabix or coffee.
I've got to be honest, I label quite a lot of things, but not as obvious as that. But I do like
a label on it. Got to have a nice label. I'll go with that.
And I've got different coloured tape.
Oh.
So, Michelle, thank you. That is honestly, if it's nice, I'm going to be out in the garden as long as it's not windy. I'll take some pictures and I'll share, and I am going to thoroughly enjoy. In fact, what I might even do, because I'm just a bit demob happy now I've finished full-time work, I might get all my project bags out and I might pick some patterns, put them in the project bag with the yarn. Then I don't have to think, I just go and pick one up.
So you'll be like NCIS with your grab bag.
Yes.
You've got to go somewhere. I've got my go bag. Off I go. What is it?
I mean, I'm not going to solve a murder. I'm going to knit a shawl. Does that matter?
You could have them all there and it could just be potluck, couldn't it? Oh, yes. What have I got today? Ooh.
And because you might have quite a few on the go, I mean, I've clearly got my whips down. Well, I have. But you'd just be like, oh, what's in here? And then just work on it.
What you need is a nice wicker basket by the door with a lid on it. You keep them in there. And then as you go out the door, you just like put your hand in and nip off with one.
But I've got a wicker basket, but it's too small. And two, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, well, Jane, yes, when I get back in the shed, you will laugh because I've got all my own little plastic pots that I bought. And they will all have, at the minute, I write on some of the jars with my pen, just because it's we recycle and use like 2 litre milk bottle, the plastic milk bottles, and make up quite a big stock. But I have got some little plastic pots, and that is what I intend to do, to put all my labels on, because it's nice to have everything labelled. It
is. I just don't, because things move around sometimes. So, but yeah.
The Dominique will have one. The door will have one. Door. It'll be like going into a nursery room, won't it? Door. Hob. Kettle.
Whisk. I couldn't think of the word. I was going to say sieve, and I thought, no, it's not a sieve. Whisk.
Everything. It'll be like a nursery, won't it? What's this? Oh, microwave will have one on. Sink.
1 litre measuring jug. How do you know it's a 1 litre? Because it says it on the label. I can't think what I do like a label, but I've not used mine for probably years.
Oh.
But I do like one, so that is what I'm going to do.
You can have them inside your shoes.
I'm reading Linda saying, Linda's got project bags with wool and patterns in, but then again, forget what's in them. Linda, that's the beauty.
That's what you need to do then, Linda. Just have them by the front door so that when you go out somewhere, you can just put your hand in and just, oh, what have I got today? Who knows?
So there are times when you think, I just want to knit on my cardigan because it's easy. But then there are times when you think, oh, I don't know what I want to knit. Lucky Dip it.
Lucky Dip knitting projects.
I could introduce a new feature to this podcast, Lucky Dip. But not just for us. Everyone else has got to have a Lucky Dip as well.
Exactly.
I mean, Kathy will be having palpitations. She's got all her whips down, and I'm encouraging people to increase their. Is it a whip? If it's a project bag with yarn and a pattern in it, that's not a whip, is it?
No, it's a surprise.
That's a surprise. It's a present. It's a present to yourself.
It's a gift to yourself. Completely different. It's completely different.
Need colour code tape.
Oh. I mean, I'm thinking when we do this retreat, I'm doing this again. As long as we can all touch the same things that everybody else has touched, we could have a goodie bag, a goodie thing that you just like, what do you want to do for the day? Don't know. You can go, you've been a good girl or a good boy today. You can go for a lucky dip in the bag. You can go for a lucky dip because I've got a big wicker crate. It'll be in there. Do you want to go and be a good boy and girl? I've got your label on. Make sure you get your label on.
It's when everyone sits. It's a little bit like at the beginning of lockdown. Do you remember, like back in
2008?
Years ago.
2008.
When we said, "Oh, we should use," we waffled away onto B row, and then we said, "Why don't we do a cake every week?" And then we said, "How do we sort it out? Let's draw lots." You know, every cake's nice to make. Just how do you choose which one you're doing it? You draw it out of a bag.
So
what would everyone like to do today? 6 suggestions. Put them all in a bag.
I think we could do that. We could have, if you've been a good boy and girl, you're allowed to go in the lucky dip, and that can be one of your little projects for the day.
Oh, but can one of them be like stay in your pajamas?
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, that's the whole point anyway. Aren't we supposed to be staying in our pajamas at the retreat? I thought that was the only reason we were doing it.
Yeah.
Sit in your pajamas and drink wine. Eat cake. Isn't that what it's supposed to be? That's what I'm planning on doing. That's exactly memo. You must have a different memo to me then. Mine definitely said wear pajamas all day, drink cups of tea, eat cake, and then glasses of wine.
When Marie says eat cake, Marie means eat cake. Dominique means eat crisps. Because I'm not bothered about cake. But
I'm not bothered about cake, but with a cup of tea.
Oh, packet of biscuits. You see, you're right, Caroline. The more and I do think the more whips the merrier, as long as you know what they are and don't find them from 2 years ago. But
it's not too bad. Look, I'm moving again. I'm moving.
PIW. It's a PIW. It's a project in waiting. Michelle. That's the
genius.
reason.
Michelle, that's another.
Yes, Lisa said it's the only reason she's booked for PJs.
That is why we can call the wicker basket a PIW, a project in waiting basket.
I mean,
there's all sorts of ideas coming up here.
I am not going to come with any knitting next week, but I am going to come with a labelled, organised ring binder and about 7 projects. Because I've definitely got 2, 3, maybe 4 skeins of yarn that I've bought from wool festivals recently.
Take back the fairy lights with the empty wine bottles. It'll look like Blackpool illuminations.
Yes. Yeah, I've definitely got a mint bee yarn. That pixie yarn that I showed last week, there's 2 of them. I thought I've got 1 more. So they're all projects that need casting on. So I need to find patterns for them.
And project bags.
And maybe cast on a jumper. Because I've only got a jumper and a cardigan on the go, so...
I mean, you're slacking really, aren't you?
I am pleased that we've got some smiley faces in the chat, because if you've come here for serious knitting talk and... Yeah,
you're going to be sadly disappointed, I think. Well, not sadly disappointed.
If you want to come down the rabbit hole with us, stay with us.
Yeah. Our wonderful adventures into the world of knitting. Where have we gone? Who knows? Nobody knows. Just follow them down.
And we didn't know. I didn't know this 20 minutes ago either. It just pops into my head sometimes.
Honestly, if people were to sit listening to some of our business meetings, this is how we go, isn't it? We start off with something, and then before we know it, we've like gone round in circles. We've gone up a tree, we've gone down a hole, and then we come out.
We've been to America and come back.
And then we come out with these fantastic ideas, and we go, how on earth did we get there? I don't know.
How did we start with that?
Yes, where did that come from? Oh, how bizarre.
Caroline's off to organise her PIW wardrobe. We're gonna have to get people to share photos of their
projects in waiting.
Yeah,
I like the term project in waiting instead of working.
I really like that. Michelle, I like that a lot.
You need to,
because
a label.
It sounds quite grand.
It does. Here are my projects in waiting. It sounds like the Queen, doesn't it?
Yes, that's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah,
Exactly what it sounds like.
I might need more project bags.
Oh dear.
I'm just looking around thinking.
You have to get your
Well,
sewing machine out.
I don't look around too much because look what I've just found. I mean, this is kind of a project in waiting.
Ooh, that's
but
a nice
it's not. It's the Wensleydale poncho.
That can be said in the same tone as the Beryl jacket. Doesn't got very
That's not a project in waiting. That's a WIP that's been put to one side for nearly 12 months. So we don't look at them because they're boring. We want new and exciting.
One day you will sit and go, do you know what? I really fancy finishing off that poncho.
Yeah, but to do that, I've got to probably knit 85% of it before I get anywhere near being able to say, oh, I fancy just finishing it off.
Oh, yeah, maybe that is one that wouldn't work on your percentages rule, would it?
That's why it's hidden in this room. I don't look at this. I don't count that. Maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, now you see, you've just said that. I could pick the patterns, pick the project bag, pick the yarn, and then I could work out the stitch count for the whole project, and I could do my own percentages.
And what you need is like a little trolley to go around your house and pick and pack all your orders in your little bags. Where's my wool? I'm off here. I'm off in that room. Where have I hidden it in that room? I'm off. I'm going. Get a little trolley.
And they're not. They're all in my craft room, because when I showed you my WIPs a few weeks ago, they all stayed together. The ones I either frogged them, worked on them, or those like the poncho have just stayed here. So I know where they all are. Can you imagine that? Well, you can't. I know you can't, but I can. Getting your pattern out, working out how many stitches it is for the total pattern. That is what I'm doing. This is my weekend sorted.
Oh, what are you doing all weekend? I'm working percentages out. Oh, I just can't wait.
Yes, I am. Could I offer it as a service?
Oh God.
What do you want to? I need to know how much this is going to take, this project, or how long it's going to take me. Leave it with me.
Can you tell me how long it's going to take me to do my Beryl jacket?
I can. I know when you'll have it finished. May 2021. Because you'll end up waiting till April 2021, and then you'll go, oh no, it's Buxton. I'm going to see Catherine Marion. I've got to finish it. It could be a Christmas present to yourself.
Good. What I need is lockdown and lots of snow, don't I? That's what I need. Lockdown with snow.
Lisa's saying rock and roll. Lisa, you have no idea. This is the highlight of my weekend. The cricket's on tomorrow. Oh. I could have the cricket on, and I could be working percentages
out. Is the Grand Prix not back on as well?
Yeah, it's British Grand Prix.
So you could have the Grand Prix, the cricket. What else is on?
Cup final.
Cup final. On. She's like you know when you see TV.
I like Jeff Stelling.
Screens on. You know, that's what she does. She's got different screens. It's hilarious. And then she'll have something on in her ear as well, watching and listening to it all, and working percentages out. Me, on the other hand, I may be sat in the garden doing a spot of knitting, possibly listening to a podcast.
Well, you see, this is like
different.
Yeah, absolutely. But that is how I live my life.
I guarantee I will not
be watching the cricket,
or watching the cricket,
or watching the cup final, No, but
I will possibly be listening. We were talking about this the other day. A podcast I've been listening to is Fortunately by Fee and Jane.
Yes. It's good, isn't it?
I really like it. And they're on my wavelength as well. It's funny because I think, you've stolen that from me. I said that last week. You know, they'll say things. I think, I said.
Have you gone back to the beginning?
Not right back to the beginning.
Because they've changed the format, and I mean, they're still very, very good.
They're very funny. I like those. But I want to listen as well. I've just seen that Michelle Obama's just released her podcasts.
Oh, has she?
Yeah. So I'm going to listen to those.
Yes.
And of course, I like listening to my Sado newscast that once used to be Brexit cast, turned into COVID cast,
Well,
Electricast, and it is
it'll
now
be busy this weekend, won't it?
Newscast. So I do tend to listen to those. I quite like those. Can't think of any other podcasts. What other people things are people listening to that I could give a go?
Well, you won't like any of mine.
No, because yours will all be cricket, football.
Well, they're not all. Or food. I like food. I like listening to.
Like politics stuff and like newsy stuff. Yeah. Bad. I know. Can't help it.
I like.
That's what I listen to as I go to sleep. Newscast. And then I think, I missed that bit. I have to get back. Like next morning, I think I have to listen to it now because I didn't actually hear what was said. I
have found a new podcast and I can't remember the name of it, and I'm on my phone. But it's called something like Stories Where Not Much Happens, or Nothing Happens, or because it's it's someone reading you a story that is someone walking home and buys some pears and then goes in and lays down and sleep, because it's to help you sleep.
Yeah,
but it's like
nothing.
And it does what it says. Nothing much happens. I think it's something like Nothing Much Happens.
See, Lynn likes newscast. I like newscast.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lynn.
Multitasking, watching you knitting.
Have you been?
Sorry, Caroline.
Caroline, don't forget.
Caroline,
don't forget sticky notepads. Don't forget sticky notepads, Caroline. I wish I'd ordered 2 now. I might have to do another order. Have you been watching any good...
Get Caroline to add it to your order.
Podcasts. Have you been watching any good vlogs recently on YouTube? That you can recommend?
No, because I've been... I don't know what
percentages.
Well, no, I do know what I've been doing. I've not been watching podcasts because it's July. So what do you think I've been watching?
Cricket.
No, Christmas in July movies.
Oh, Christmas in July. I mean,
so I've not been watching normal telly. I've just been watching, the Sado Hallmark Christmas in July.
But they are good, aren't they? But
they're easy in the background.
Yeah, if it's raining, I'll watch them. But when it doesn't seem right. I want to go and stay in one of those places in America. I'm sure they just don't exist, do they? Only on Hollywood, on movie lots.
Yes.
Where you go into a little cabin and the whole place is decorated out with like giant nutcracker characters at the bottom of your stairs, and you go in your bedroom and it's all decorated with its own Christmas tree. You've got Christmas pajamas, and all the food that they give you is all Christmas cookie themed cookies.
And you can do decorating Christmas cookies, and it's called snowballs, or it's called
snow on the ground. There's always some sort of love interest. There's always somebody baking all the time. I just want to go and stay there. Kathy, can you recommend anywhere?
So, Caroline, I was right. It was Stories. Nothing Much Happens. I knew it was something like that.
Oh, bless them. Oh,
sorry.
Christmas. That is one thing we do have in common, don't we?
It is. I forget about it now, but there's been nothing on the telly, has there? Everything's repeated. So,
Christmas treat.
I come in from work. I can't be bothered to do anything. It's not been nice enough to sit in the garden recently. So I just want something that I don't have to think about. Yeah. So
a Christmas retreat would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
We could all dress up, pom-poms.
When you say dress up, you mean put Christmas pajamas on?
Yes, that's exactly what it means.
Why don't we do Christmas in July?
Why don't we do Christmas in July?
Well, if Movies 24 can do it, we can do it. Right? I think that's it.
Do you think we could get them to put a Christmas tree up?
Yes. I think we could get him to do anything. Yeah, I think we could.
Oh my Lord. Can you imagine Christmas in July?
Oh.
So can't think of anything. Can't think of anything else.
I can't.
Anybody any interesting things you want to share with us? Anybody want to know anything? We are open books, as you know. You probably know more about us than most people do.
Certainly in our knitting lives.
Oh dear Lord, exactly. Oh well, I like Christmas. All year round. Yeah, I am more than happy with Christmas all year round. I love Christmas with a big.
I do quite like. I mean, I don't know how many years they've been doing it. I think I only saw it last year for the first time, but I do think Christmas in July is a bit of a genius.
I do,
especially Christmas in July in lockdown when no one's filming anything.
The sound of those jingly bells.
I do know July finishes today. That's why as soon as I finish here, then I'll just go and watch the last few.
You could always record them.
Don't think I've not thought about it.
And then we'll be Dominique. Christmas in August.
And that's why Marie is very well educated, because she listens to newscasts and I know nothing that's going on because I'm watching Christmas at Snow Falls.
But can you tell me how to make a mistletoe kiss cocktail? Probably. Or can you tell me how to ice a log cabin using chocolate and whatever? You'd be able to do that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Which podcast? Jane just said, what was the podcast? Which podcast?
What that I was listening to?
I don't know. That's what I'm just saying to Jane. Which one?
Oh, you're asking Jane what?
If it was the one I was talking about, it is stories. Nothing much happens. Oh no, she's deleted that. Maybe she's found her answer.
All right. I was going to say because they're all up there.
Yes. Right.
Anything else you want to witter on about? I mean, that's why we call ourselves WITA as well, of course, isn't it? Because we do WITA on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't think of. I don't think I've got anything else. I'm slowly melting here.
I know. Well, I'm getting warmer, and this was the coolest place. I'm getting warmer and warmer. So
you see the sun starting more to come round you. You're sort of like in a halo of light.
Yeah.
You look like a scene where the Christmas angel's going to come through the back of the patio doors. In one of those hazy, and they'd have a Christmas hood up.
Red cape.
Yes, with the cape and all the marabou around them. We don't watch it much, do we?
I mean, if they're doing Christmas in Hawaii, I'm not watching it.
No. Or Christmas cruises? No.
No.
You want a Christmas with Christmas real. Well,
with fake snow everywhere.
With real fake snow everywhere. And the jolly people who live in the village.
And
you ever watch the Gilmore Girls?
No.
You'd love that. Because it is living in this utopian American, and they do all different seasons, and they have the pageants of Easter, they have the pageants at Christmas. You'd love it. It's really quite funny. You'll have to watch it. You'll get addicted to it.
Now I've got more time, I can.
Yeah, now you've got loads of time. You can do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've got nothing else left to say.
No. Thank you very much for spending Friday afternoon with us.
We really appreciate you coming to join us. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for staying. And please recommend us to people. Share the love.
Yes.
We need to get, well, we don't need, but for Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and everything, they all have silly algorithms, don't they? So the more love that can be shared about, so the more you like and comment on any of our bizarreness,
the more the rest of the world gets to see it.
The rest of the world gets to see it too.
They don't know what's coming.
They don't know what's coming, but thank you very much for coming and spending some time with us.
Yes. And thank you for all your suggestions. I'm going to do that this weekend, and I shall show you next week.
Oh yes, Chesapeake Shores is perfect because that's exactly the same, Linda. Sickly, sweet, perfect, easy watching, where everybody is happy with a little subcurrent of drama.
Perfect.
Right.
Nice to see you all, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, we will see you all next week. See you all later. Bye bye.